And I've got a few videos about cooking at home, the option of cooking at home. I show you what you can buy quite easily. You can go shopping and buy whatever you like. And the main thing is going to be the meat component. I'm going to show you a few examples of very handy, convenient meats that you can buy if you're staying in Bangkok or elsewhere. And here's some examples of the sort of stuff you can buy from 7-Elevens. 7-Elevens are very handy. They're all over Bangkok, all over Thailand even. Here's a small packet of chicken, 3 pieces here. That's 34 baht, fairly cheap, but admittedly there's not much in there. Here's a piece of like chicken steak. You can see the size of it compared to my hand. That cost 40 baht, just like that. And these sausages here were the most expensive item, 44 baht, but they're very, very nice. That particular brand, very nice. You can buy hot dogs that are cheaper, about 40 baht, but a bit longer, so you get more to it. But they're very tasteless and bland. I don't buy hot dogs anymore. That's Frankfurt's. I just buy these sausages, very nice. And you can buy 2 varieties. This one doesn't have chili. If you see like a red chili there, it's spicy, so be careful about that. And in a previous video, the basic rice and noodle meal, I showed you a small packet of meatballs you can buy, about 34 baht or thereabouts. So there you are. It might be enough for one person. It might be okay for 2 people, depending on how much other food you have, rice, noodles, bread and so forth, or else you just buy more than one packet if you're 2 people and so forth. Very handy things you can buy from 7-Elevens. So here's an example of a roadside seller right there. So what they're doing is they're selling fried chicken, deep fried chicken. They've got the deep fry here, and here's an example here. This sort of chicken, this large piece of chicken like a breast and so forth, is 35 baht. You get these sort of pieces here, if you can see without the shade, that's 15 baht for this one, and this one here was 20 baht. So there's a good example of cooked roadside meal, fried chicken that you can buy to add to your cooked food, just like that, out here on the side of the road. Okay, here's an example of a roadside seller in the cart here, selling barbecue chicken. We've got the hot coals here, we're cooking up chicken, even chilies and so forth. You get the small chickens here on the skewers for 10 baht. The drumsticks are like 20 baht. These wings are 15 baht. And the largest pieces here are 40 baht. So there you are. There's another example of a handy roadside seller selling barbecue chicken this time, just like that. So there's 3 really handy and convenient meats that you can buy in Bangkok. From a 7-Eleven, the sort of stuff you can buy. They are going to ask you if you want that warmed up in a microwave. You just say no, you bring it home to cook. You can warm up those sorts of things. Packets of meat, sausages, hot dogs and so forth in a microwave to eat straight away in a 7-Eleven. And there was fried chicken and barbecue chicken. 3 very handy examples. Of course there are more things you can buy out there. And even the cooked chicken, like the fried chicken and barbecue chicken, I tend to bring home and fry up in a fry pan just in case if it's been sitting around picking up bugs and so forth. You're not sure how long that meat's been laying around for in the hot weather. I'm just going to warm it up in the fry pan when I cook dinner. And of course, all that stuff you're going to cook with your staple foods, which I've already talked about, which you can go shopping at Big C or Tesco Lotus. Rice, noodles, bread, you can buy eggs, scrambled eggs, fried eggs, tins of baked beans, whatever you like. And like I showed you, an example of a typical roadside meal, 35 to 40 baht. Now, if you're buying those meat options, cooking at home, your meal is going to be therefore pretty much a comparable price to that basic budget roadside meal. Anything beyond that, walking into restaurants and so forth, you are going to save money. And of course there are other options as well. I mean, you can buy raw meat, steaks and so forth from the market, from Big C's, shopping centres like that, but they're just 3 really handy examples. And the most convenient is 7-Elevens. There's barcodes, there's no communication barrier, you have it scanned, you come home, you know how much it's going to be and so forth. So there you are, a few convenient examples of meats you can buy to make your home cooked meals. Any questions or comments, let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.